Hello. Thank you for being here. Today is Monday, the 3rd of August, 2020. And I thought I'm just going to share a few thoughts about whether it is today or for the whole week using my cards. So I have cards here as well. But what I want to say to you, first of all, is that right now when I looked up the date and the whole week, what immediately jumped in front of me, jumped out, was that today is the 3rd, Monday is the 3rd, Sunday is going to be the 9th, and in the middle of the week we've got Thursday the 6th of August, which is quite remarkable to have these three numbers at the beginning and the middle and then at the end of the week. And then it really made me think whether we are creating a week where we want to have structure following a certain pattern in our life, whether we are creating that pattern or whether somebody else is giving us that pattern and that structure. So whether we go that way, or even if it is still there, but we find creative ways to get around our lives. So between Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, so we got a structure, but then it definitely invites us to be creative and creating that balance of being told or being said how to do things or what to do, how to create our lives, having a structure, or what we want to create, what we want to bring in between those points. So it's something to consider for this week. Now, before I came here, before I sat down, I walked around in the garden, walked outside a little bit, bare feet again. And it's so very important, especially when it is full moon. Because you see, yesterday, if you watched my recording yesterday, I talked about the moon and used a moon card. And right now, I'm really drawn to something else. So right now, while I'm sitting here, bare feet on the wooden floorboard in front of my chimney. So it's really, really helping me to be present here. And then right now, I've got a different type of card, which is the Carl Gray cards, gorgeous cards. Now, if you know me, if this is maybe the first time you are listening and watching, I don't read the cards how people normally read, or actually it's normally is inverted commas, okay? So we all feel what is coming to us. So this is what I'm going to do right now as well, okay? So gorgeous cards. So what I'd like you to do, put your feet flat on the floor. I'm going to do the same, even if I'm sitting in this position, okay? Feet flat on the floor, and then take a comfortable breath, being present to your body, present to your breathing. You might want to close your eyes for a moment. And then bring that thought, maybe a question forward. Aim at dropping from your mind down to your heart, because we are listening to this conversation with our heart. And opening your eyes, and let's see which way you want to go today. Okay, so I'm again bringing you three thoughts, three cards. So I have one here, 1, 2, and then I have actually the top is asking me to stay here, 3. And in fact, you see, it's quite interesting. Now I put 3 cards out in front of me. 1, so that you see it as well. 2, and then I have 3. And then the rest of the pack is in front of me in my hands. And what Spirit was showing me immediately, before I put it away, I would normally just put it aside, it's really, I need to use it as a fan. And it's not just a fan I want to use it for, but then what Spirit is saying, that even though you have made your choice, or maybe you have an idea or a focus point for this week, but then keep your options open. Okay, and then also not just keep your options open, but have your talents and have your skills ready. Okay, so we don't want to pack things away, put things away, but then here we go, that's the time. So we got the structure of 3, 6, 9 for this week, new moon today. Keep your skills, abilities, the exciting things you are excited about in your life, just keeping them readily open. Okay, so either you want to pick something for yourself as you move along this week, or you want to present it to others. Okay, the choose. This is what I am. This is what I'm showing. This is what I'm bringing. This is my being, not just what I do, but what I am. Okay, so just being ready. And then also what I'm feeling while I'm saying is that breathe into your tummy. Okay, lower body, as opposed to having shallow breathing. Okay, when you think about your own skills and talents, so just feeling relaxed about things. Okay, but they are there, you have worked for them, they are there, available, and it's maybe the time to bring those ones forward. Okay, so when I started talking, right, when I started saying this, we've got the structure in the week, but we need to find that creative expression, giving us space, allowing ourselves, easing into our creative expression. Okay, here we go, creative expression. Okay, so I'm going to put it aside like this. Okay, so just bear in mind, just remember, keeping things open. Okay, there we go. So going back to the 3 cards. So I'd like you to choose one of them. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Now I know yesterday one of my conversations, I had the focal point, I had a focus on symmetry here, and then I feel that this is again, it's coming to me, because when I said 3 numbers, I have 3, 3, 6, and 9 in front of me. And when I want to have I think we are going with this one right now, and I want to have the balance here, when I put my mirror here, I have 6, but I have 3 and 9 there. Okay, so in my analytical mind, I can't make it can't make them the same, because they have different energies. I have a 3 energy and I have a 9 energy there. And then what I need to say is I can actually flip them. Okay, so this is what Spirit is saying. I'm going to flip them. Okay, so here we go. In this way, that is my 3, that's going to be my 9. But then I flip them, so I created my balance. Okay, so again, starting. So we've got the first card, second card, and third card. Okay. Now, if you have chosen number 1, so by now you have chosen 1. Okay, if you have chosen number 1, I need to have intentionality, I need to have discipline, I need to have structure, I need to be a business person for myself, I need to be direct, I need to put my suit on. If you are wearing, I need to put my, that really intentional and business-like. That is the intention for the person who have chosen number 1 here. And then it feels that yes, even if you feel some trembling in your body, but then as you prepare yourself, as you are there, you just need to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay, and it really feels like, okay, now you push, and it feels that Spirit is just going to give you one gentle nudge, and then you are out of your door, and then you are there. Okay, and it's either physically you need to go somewhere, you need to do something, or it is just within your comfort zone, you need to step outside. Okay, so there is no hesitation. Okay, just put the hesitation aside. Tell yourself, oh, I'm going to deal with it later, but right now it's time to act. Okay, so Monday the week begins for you with action. Okay, I need intentionality. Okay, and then the card you are getting, number 1, says lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Okay, so just remember, how amazing. This is the beginning of the week. If you do this, if you put yourself out there, then that is what you have. Well, have it in your mind, okay, for the end of the week, and then that is there for you. So we need to have action. Okay, this is not going to come forward. Okay, apple is not going to fall into our lap and in our hands just like that. We need to do something. Be there. We need to show up. Okay, the apple can fall off the tree, but if you are not there to catch, then somebody else might pick it up and take the opportunity, or it might get rotten. Okay, so we need to show up, we need to have action. So your keyword for this week, number 1, people, is action, being in action. Okay, So here we go, gorgeous. And how amazing, because this was the end card. Do you remember earlier? That was at the end of the week. This is how I put down number 1, 2, 3. Now this came to the front, and then this is, here we go, gorgeous message. So here we go. I'm going to cheer for you along the way. Now, I'm going for number 2 now. I've got my middle card. And for this card, I feel I need to, I want to close out the noise, okay? Close, just take those distractions away from my environment, and then I need to be with my books, I need to be with my studies, I need to be with my reflecting ideas. It feels that day after day this week, it's important for you that in the morning give yourself a couple of minutes when you just pause, whether you keep the spirit showing me eyes open or eyes shut, but it is, it feels like feels more like keeping your eyes open. So it's not a inner reflection and pray or in a dedication, but for you keeping your eyes open, and at the beginning of each day, before you move into your day, just take everything in. You know what you need to do, so you can have a mental list. You can go through your list and then put your list to the side. Now spirit is showing me my shoulders and then on the side. So when we have our thoughts, we wear it on our shoulders because we create burden, okay, burden and heaviness around that, because with our mind we want to fix things. And what spirit was just showing that, yes, bring it out to your shoulder and then put your burden to the side, okay? This is what you do each morning. And then creating your day, actually creating in a way that you know it's intentional. Your intentionality is quiet and subtle, and it feels running under the surface so that you know it is there. You are grounded. So your keyword here is being grounded, staying grounded. And then you, within the day, you create your structure, but it's not a structure that, oh, this way, this way, this way, but then I'm feeling easiness, okay, flexibility and easiness. And in this way, you are able to move forward your day, okay, individual days. By the end of the day, you have achieved what you wanted to achieve. And then if you continue this in this manner throughout the weekend, around Sunday time, Saturday evening, Sunday time, I'm feeling I have accomplished something. And that it's not just a doing. So physically you are able to, objectively you are able to show what you have achieved and what you have created, but it feels equally within yourself that you kept to your own disciplined and gentle, nurturing, but disciplined way of going forward this week, okay? So this is for number 2. And then your card number 2 is the wolf. Sorry, not the wolf, the winter. I need to say winter. Winter, take care of your needs, okay? So just remembering beginning of the morning. And then again, as you create the day, allowing yourself breathing space, breathing time, okay? And while I'm saying this, I'm feeling it's, yes, up here, but then bringing it down to my stomach area. So I'm feeling ease. I'm not feeling pressure. It's ease. It's calm. It's. I know that I need to put energy behind things, but I am not grasping. I'm not really, my energy is not this, that I really want to do this way or that way, but it's easy because I know that things will come to me, and then I will have the ideas and my resources coming to me when I need those, okay? So that is the energy there. At the same time, taking care of your needs. Okay, gorgeous, number 2. Lovely. The number 3. And for number 3 energy, I feel this card in number 3 still wants to, I feel this physical movement, and I'm feeling like my idea is there, my mind is there, one thing is there, over there, I'm feeling scattered. And then even when I'm asking myself for number 3 now, I sit down and I've got the diary in front of me, or I've got my schedule, I'm still all over the place. Okay, so what's pretty say that, okay, don't make yourself don't judge yourself, don't make yourself wrong for this, okay? There is this energy running through, okay? So your nearest archetype, your energy for this week is such that it is, you see, this is what I'm doing. The wheel is moving backwards for you. It might feel it moving, it feels moving backwards for you, and it's quite scattered. But Spirit says, you know what, just let it, put it aside. Imagine this wheel, put it aside, going this way, that way. It hasn't settled. Whether it wants to go forward or backwards, it's all different energies. That put it to the side and choose one of your ideas, grasp it, let the others mystifying themselves, so that I'm not giving them any more focus. But I have one here. It's like there's a balloon, and then bringing it to yourself, and then you hang on to that string which brings that balloon to yourself, down to you, okay? And then that is it. Now, when I see, okay, that's funny how I see it. I see a balloon, I see a red balloon in front of me for you, okay? So make sure that you hold the string tight, okay? And then before you do anything with the balloon, before maybe you pop it, burst it, or before you start writing on the balloon, or painting a face on the balloon, Spirit is saying just hold it very, very, be gentle, hold it very, very tight, get the bottom of the thing, bottom of the balloon, okay? So get to the bottom of the things, get the base of the thing, okay? What you need to grasp today and this week, and then just take a very, very careful and slow look, okay? Because I'm twisting this red balloon around me right now for you, and then I need to take a very, very close look, and then it actually feels like that I am smelling the red balloon. So it means that with my nose I am touching, and then actually when you allow yourself to take a close look at the issue in hand, then that fear, that chaos, that what was before disappears. Then that actually you start enjoying this process of taking a very, very close look at things, the details, because I feel that I want to squeeze, I want to push my nose into the red balloon. I want to go inside, okay? I really want to go inside. And while I'm doing this, what Spirit is showing me is that, yes, we can't go to certain places, like we can't go back to our past, living our past, but things are there. So for the moment, just take what you are able to manage, maybe a certain patch on the surface of the balloon. Start it from there, explore it, do what you need to do, and then from there just expand. And then you will see, if you take this approach, remember you've got the base here, okay? And then if you take this approach, then it feels that I am able to expand, okay? So as the week goes, beautiful. As the week goes for you, you are able to expand your focus and grasp other areas of your task, of your life, okay? But then remember, you are in charge, okay? Because if you let it go, it goes back, and then you are present to the chaos of what you have created around yourself, okay? So just make sure that you keep it very, very close to yourself. Spirit also showing me that actually when I said the word close to myself, I want to hold it close to my heart, okay? That it's not that I don't want to share it, but there are some questions, and there are some issues, there are some conversations, maybe you perceive them as challenges, but for the moment, keep them to yourself, okay? Because other people might come and see, look at your balloon, look at your question and issue, or what you are dealing with, and then they might burst it, they might pop it, okay? So right now, hold it close to your heart. And while you are holding this, that's amazing how Spirit is showing me these things. When you hold a balloon, imagine when you hold a balloon and you hold it on your chest, and when you talk, you feel the resonance in the balloon, because there is air in there, okay? So this is what I want you to feel. So when you have your own, I did not want to say, the word problem came to me, okay? So maybe something you perceive as a problem or challenge, just bring it close to yourself, and really, when you talk about it, when you explore it within yourself, you feel how it becomes alive, it becomes, it resonates. So the actual, what you are dealing with becomes alive, you give energy to it, okay? And then you give focus to it, and make sure you keep the base And then you start with one patch, one area, and then grasp that, and then you move. And then by the end of the week, things are feeling more settled, okay? But you need to be taking this action, okay? Otherwise, things go. Okay, now your card number 3. Beautiful. Oracle. Wait for important information. So it is, you see, you grasp, and it's red, oh my God. Grasp the balloon, grasp it, bring it here, okay? And then that waiting and anticipating, it's not necessary I want to know immediately and exactly the outcome of my action or a result, but I know it's going to come to me, but I need to make this in a present, like presence. I need to be present to things. I need to do something in this way. Oracle, wait for important information. Okay, so that's absolutely beautiful. Now, so we had the third message today. So again, number 1, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Take care of your needs. And then we have wait for important information. Okay, so your 3 cards for this week, the 3 thoughts for this week. And then while I love these cards or these thoughts, because even if you have chosen one, you might have heard something else for yourself while you were listening to the other 2 thoughts, the other 2 cards. Okay, so thank you very much for being here, for having listened to this. If you would like to comment or like or share, please feel free. Or if you have any question or comment, I'm sending this with love. And just, yes, you see how I put the 3 cards together. Now they are in one pack, and then even if I don't look at the pictures, I don't know which one was the first one. And then they will go back to the original pack. So originally going back to my pack, and they are gone. They are gone. And then you see, while I was sitting down here, I'm present to another object here. That little angel with a dove, and then just sending it out there, sending your thoughts, your desires, your wishes, your what you would like to bring close to you, close, bringing it to your life, and then just sending it out with love. And then it's quite interesting. You are sending it for yourself, from yourself, in a way that actually it comes back for everybody. So when we are asking for love, when we are asking for when we send a prayer, the answer comes back to us, but at the same time it comes back to many of us. Yeah, okay, so in this way we are just doing good for everybody, doing good for each of us. Okay. So thank you very much for being here. Now, before you move and before you do your own thing right now, just make sure you are present to what you are doing. Okay, so enjoy, feel your feet on the floor. Okay, take a comfortable breath. Maybe you can jiggle yourself, listen to some jiggle sound here, and have a gorgeous week. Enjoy the full moon.